Hello, everybody. It's DrAmy coming to you for another lunchtime inspiring moment. I am so excited to be with you today. I hope you are doing well. Hope everything is going well. So today I am going to start a new series and I'm calling it Small Business Management Wednesday series. I've had a lot of people emailing me and asking me questions about their business, and they're not in my coaching program. So I said, well, let me start using one day a week to talk about some small business concepts and managing your business. Now, as a disclaimer, I only work with small businesses, micro business. I do not do anything with large businesses. So if you're looking at starting a business where you want to eventually go public or anything like that, I'm not your girl. That's not my area of expertise, or that's not what I do, or that's not my area of passion, I should say. So I am a breakthrough life coach. I'm an organizational corporate psychologist, and I help people. I specialize in helping people, specifically female. I like working with female senior career professionals, help them to pivot from their 9-to-5 job and set up their small business on the side while they're still working their 9-to-5 job. So today I'm going to start a new series called Small Business Management Series, and what goes into mining your own business. What goes into mining your own business? So if you are thinking about starting a small business, you need to pay attention and be here every Wednesday at 12:30. If you have a small business and you're looking to grow, develop, put some structure, put some things together, you need to start being here every Wednesday at 12:30, because I'm going to be putting down the knowledge, sharing some knowledge with you. So pass the word. So for all of my aspiring entrepreneurs, this is for you. Let's go. Let's go. So where I want to start out today is I want to talk about some of the key areas that comes under business management. I like to say, girl, mind your business. Brother, mind your own business. And how do you do that? You start a side business where you can be generating some extra income while you're going to work for someone else. So mind your own business. That's what I want you to start doing. So I want to talk about some of the topics that I teach my clients and my mentees in my program to help them to start to grow their own business. Or should I say, I like to say micro business. So we're talking small business. If you want to start a business from home, your home-based business, small business. So I'm not talking about some conglomerate or something like that, or even what's the other thing where people do where they're like a McDonald's or something like that? So I'm not talking about that scale. So business management, so you can know. Oh, and let me just say, for those naysayers are out there, why I'm talking about this. This is my area of expertise. I have a bachelor's degree in business, a MBA, a master's degree in business, and my PhD is a combination of business and psychology. So I do have some expertise in that area, and I want to help you. So business management is what, all of the different things that you have to do to manage, to grow, and to scale your business. So you don't just start a business and think, oh, the money is going to come. Well, you have to do the work. There are some things that you have to do. So I want to talk about first, I think I have maybe about 12 or 14 things that goes into managing your business. Some are more important than others. Some you're going to be doing on a daily or monthly basis, and others, if you're a small business, you may not get to some of these things until later on. But the first one is that legal part of it, legal compliance, setting up the business the right way. So that's something that's very important. You're not in business until you officially raise your hand and say, I am in business. So I'm going to talk about this a little later, but being a sole proprietor, right? You just say, hey, I want to be a business. Maybe you just register that with the county, and then you can take it to another level from there, going into that LLC, then S Corp. But I'll talk about that a little bit later. But also, when you're talking about legal and compliance, it's ensuring compliance with all of the laws, all of the regulation, could even be managing contracts. We don't want to be doing any work these days without having a basic contract, right? So all of this is a part of the legal and compliances. So your contracts, your legal structure, your intellectual property, because you're going to be building something, right? You have to have something that you can offer to someone else else if you want to be in business. So all of the legal issues related to that business goes under the legal and compliance. You have that one? So that's the first one. The next one is, believe it or not, you have to do strategic business planning, business planning. All companies have to do strategic planning. Where are you today compared to where are you trying to take that business? Where are you trying to go in the future, long term? So vision, what's the vision for that business? Where do you want to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now, heck, three years from now, right? So that's that whole, you have to have your business plan development, creating action plans to actually achieve those goals that's written in the business plan, having your competitive analysis and your competitive strategy, knowing who are some of the businesses out there or people out there doing what I'm doing, right? The small businesses, and if they are successful, then learn from them. I don't believe in competition, but we certainly can learn from each other. If somebody's doing what you want to do, follow them, like their page, hear about what they're doing and how they're doing it. So that's that strategic planning and business strategy planning is the second one that's very important, right? And so the third thing that goes along with managing your business is financial management, right? Now, there's a lot of things that you can do in your business starting out. Perhaps you can start a service business where you don't need that initial funding or anything like that, but you still have to do financial management, like accounting and bookkeeping is something that's very important. Getting business credit, right? Even if you're a small business and you're starting out a business and you have that legal structure, you can get business credit. And companies out there, banks, credit unions specifically is the easiest to get. Once you set up your business structure, they will be delighted to give you business credit. But if you don't know how to do that, then you are operating your business without business credit. So you can start out once you set up your legal structure of your business, your LLC, at a minimum, they'll give you, without even thinking about it, 15 to 20,000, and then you can go to another bank and get that money. So I'm telling you that if you're starting a business, getting 50,000 to start out with is just no problem at all. So financial management is very important. And that's where you're talking now about budgeting and cash flow, financial reporting, knowing for sure where is your business, what's going out, what's coming in. So it's the same thing. It's like I talk a lot about budgeting and saving and investing in your personal life, but in your business now you're managing another baby. So if you don't get it right in your personal life, how are you going to have a successful business and manage the funds and the money there? Tax planning and compliance is another one that's very important. And let me tell you, when you have a business, you automatically go into business with Uncle Sam, whether you know it or not, because Uncle Sam wants his portion. I'm telling you, they're going to find a way to get their portion. So you have to know how to keep good records and be compliant legally. Now, as you probably already know, my company is HNA Himes and Associates Management Solutions. So I have associates who are experts in these areas, tax planning. If it's something that you need help with, tax planning or doing your finances, please let me know and I can connect you with someone on my team, one of my associates who I use, and I have my mentees and students to use also to learn a little bit more bookkeeping, tax planning. All right, so that's the next one. That was financial management. You have that written down? So what's the three that I've said so far? Legal, strategic planning, and then financial management is one of those things that we have to do to manage our business. Then there's that old operations management, right? It hadn't changed from when I learned about operations management in my business classes back in the 80s when I was going to college. It's overseeing the day-to-day operations, managing the resources. Somebody has to manage the equipment, manage the people. So operations management, someone has to be doing that. Who's looking after the business, right? right? And that's optimizing processes to ensure efficiency and productivity. Just like these big companies do it, and that's why they're downsizing you, me, and the next person, because they figure out, we can do that more efficiently with less people. You should make sure that your business is running efficiently also, because bottom line, why do we go into business? What's the answer to that? Why do we go into business? We go into business to make a profit. So I know there are people out there, I hear the naysayers, how much money is enough money and all of this stuff. Well, you go into business to make a profit. If you are not going into business to make a profit, sit down somewhere or go on the other side and set up a nonprofit. We need people out there setting up a nonprofit where you're not about making a profit, but we go into business to make a profit. And that's what you should be doing. And operations management help you to manage all of the pieces and all of the operations. Now, the next one is important. I think sometimes people forget about this, but it is product development or asset building. And this is one of the main pieces that I help my mentees with in my program. If you're in business, you got to be selling something, right? You need to be selling something, a product, a service, or something. So I call this asset building. You have to build something. You have to have a product, a service. You have to design your signature program, your signature course, your signature book. Are you going to be a content developer, influencer, and, go on to YouTube and make your money that way, right? But you need to build something. And this is where the majority of the time and the dedication go in the beginning. Building your asset. And once you build that asset one time, my friend, it will be there to grow, to grow and make money off of, and you just keep refining and fixing and tweaking, and that's your baby. So asset building. That's why it's so important to invest in yourself to learn how to do this, how to start a business. But product development or asset development is another thing that we have to mind our business and do. All right. So what's the next one? Is marketing and sales. This is one of those ones where after you have that product, let me tell you, if you have a business, a small business, you are going to have to do marketing and sales. And if for some reason, I'm going to teach it. I teach it in my program. But if for some reason you decide you don't want to do it, then that's where you're going to be investing your money to pay somebody else to do it for you. And that's okay too, if you want to do that after you learn the basics. But marketing and sales is so important. That's where, you're going to brand and position yourself and your product, learn some sales techniques to get in front of the people who want your product that you design. And I always say, I learned the hard way that I can't make people do it. I can see that they need it. So right now I'm going to tell you a secret. I focus my business on those people who want it and not necessarily those who need it. Because the ones who need it, you'll be there giving of your time and giving free information, and they take no action. So what I realize is, and what I teach my mentees and my students to do, is let's focus on the people who want it, who are ready to receive it. It's not about selling. Let's help them, right? So with sales and marketing, you are identifying your target market and developing marketing strategies. It's just like the basics for anyone out there who majored in business. Those basic marketing classes that you took in college, or if you take a marketing class. You have to do sales and marketing to get your product out there so people can know about your product, so people can know about how you're going to help them, right? If you are on my site every day, you have an idea of my energy and probably how I would be helping you as your teacher, your mentor, your guide, right? So that's the point of getting out there and letting people know how you can help them. But sales and marketing is something that's very important. So here's another piece that goes into business management and minding your business is human resource management. So Human resource management is one of those areas that I did as a W-2 employee from the time I got out of college. For a matter of fact, I started out doing that in the military where I was in recruitment services, and then worked my way up to where I was in charge of a medical recruiting division, and we recruited doctors and nurses for the Air Force, for the hospitals and the flying units and all of that stuff. But human resource management is another part where, you know, if you're going to grow, once you grow, because I'm going to claim it for you, right? You're going to start that business and you're going to grow. You're going to start from one employee, then two. You have to recruit, select, hire. You have to train your employees. And again, these are the services that I offer to corporations. Employee training and development, right? Those employees have to be trained. Performance management. And what about employee benefits and compensation? That's another thing. If you're going to grow and develop and you have people working for you, eventually they're going to want some benefits and know that you're going to be paying them good compensation also. And then there's employee relations, right? Working with the how the manager and the employee is actually getting along. So all of that is human resource management. And then let's not forget about leadership development that goes with that. Leadership development for yourself and for the people that's working in your company who are going to be leaders within your organization, and make sure that they are treating your employees good and well, right? So leadership development is a part of human resource management. All right. So another area then that's a part of managing your business and minding your business is organizational development. A lot of people forget about that one also. Again, these ones are my areas of expertise, helping companies to develop those organizational structures. That's a part of organizational development, developing that culture that's at your organization, developing processes to promote growth and innovation and getting the employees to adapt to your culture. That's organizational development. All right. Then another area is leadership and team development. As I said before, team management. You have to inspire. You have to guide your employees. You have to foster teamwork and collaboration with the people that work with you and provide effective leadership to achieve the business objective. You're in business for a reason, right? I help senior career professionals to pivot from their 9-to-5 job and utilize their expertise to create an extra stream of income. What's your mission? You have to have a mission, a business objective. You're not in business just to be in business, right? What's the business objective? So that's something to think about. Another thing that we have to do to mind our business and manage our business is customer relationship management. There's no need in bringing a customer in the front end and then you do something to upset them, or one of your employees not happy with you and do something to upset your good paying customer, and then they leave you. So that's another part of managing your business, right? Customer relationship management. And if you have a small business and you don't have something written out for how you're going to build customer relationship and build and maintain those strong relationship with your customers, you better work on that right now, because once you have a customer in, you don't want them to leave. So managing your customer satisfaction and implementing some type of customer retention strategy. I always say once I get them in the front door, they're going to stay with me because I'm going to serve them to the highest capacity. All right. So another thing that we do to manage our business is project management. What about that? You know, a company brings me in to do training. I need to know how many sessions I'm going to do. Am I doing the training myself? Am I hiring a team to do it? So it's planning and organizing and executing projects and maintaining project timeline and resources and reaching those goals. So this is another area, project management. I say I'm Hines and Associates. I work with MJ, and I don't know if MJ is on the line watching me here, but if you want to get any type of project management training, MJ and her company 3T Training, we do a lot of project management training and also any type of information technology training, which is another thing that you have to do within your organization. So if you've ever thought about or want to get some type of project management certification, send me an email, DrAmy@amyhans.com, and I will certainly connect you with 3T training, and we will get you a good price there so you can be certified, PMP, Project Management Professional certified. And that will be a great way for you to perhaps even move up in your W-2 job until you build your side business, right? Companies are paying good money for certified project managers these days. All right. So if that's something you're interested in, and let's not even talk about IT. All of the changes going on there, if you work in that field or you want to get into that field, you need to be certified. And again, we have the training in that area if you're interested in that. So learning how to manage technology and infrastructure and data security, that's the biggest piece these days. Learning how these hackers are no joke, and people have to learn. Companies have to hire people to secure their data. So people don't just steal their information and steal your private information and all of that stuff. So information technology is another one of those areas where we have to manage our business. Or I'm saying if you are a W-2 employee and you want to grow your income until you start your business or while you're starting your business, get certified, IT certification. All right, what are the other ones that I have here? And now these ones I'm going to tell you about, but every small business may not have a person doing it at first, but you still need to look into it. And the next one is quality management, right? Ensuring that that product or service that you have is a quality product, implementing quality control, and maintaining customer satisfaction. So quality management is the next one. And then risk management, identifying and assessing the risk, developing risk mitigation strategies, and implementing measures to minimize potential threats to the business. So this is where you're getting your insurance, different types of insurance for your business, for yourself, for your managers, for your spouse, to make sure that you're going to be fine. Risk management is so very important. And then the last one, the next one is supply chain management. So, managing the flow of your inventory, right? You have a product that you're selling, a book. Where are those books sitting? Or do you have it in your garage? Do you order directly from Amazon and they're holding on to the book? So that's something. When I first wrote my book, I had to learn, refresh, because I had supply chain management training in undergraduate school, but I had to refresh my memory about supply chain management and logistics and how it actually works out. And then the last one that I'm going to talk about today is just ethics and corporate social responsibility. I'm saying if you're going to start a business, be ethical in what you do. Promote ethical behavior, social and environmental responsibility, and just maintain a positive reputation in the community. So those are, I think, 14, and I will repeat them right now if you didn't get them, and they're listed also. One is the legal, having that legal structure, legal compliance, strategic planning, financial management is what I said, operations management, marketing and sales, product development, building your asset, human resource management, organizational development, leadership and team management, customer relationship, project management, information technology management, quality, risk management, supply chain management, and then having that ethical corporate social responsibility. So those are all of the areas that we as business owner, CEO, boss lady, boss man, business. Well, you can't have that title, chief executive officer, or I own a business. Well, you got to do the work, right? You have to manage all of these different things that I just talked about today. So if ever, you feel like you need help with any of these areas, please reach out to us. We are a business management company. So I have the resources where we can help you, right? Do your taxes, do your business, grow your business, get more funding, finance, or anything like that. So that's my message for you today. for my new Wednesday Mind Your Business series. So stay tuned, because next week I'm just going to go over all of the legal structures and the ways, to start your business as a sole proprietor and then move into that LLC. And then when is it the right time to move to the S Corp as your next movement. So stay tuned. We'll be right back sharing that information soon. And I hope this was beneficial to you, for you to know if you're thinking about starting a side business, or if you have that business, reminding you that these are all of the things that you should be doing in your business so your business can grow, so your business can prosper, and so you can generate more revenue. We got this. We got this. Let's go, business owners. Let's go. And if you're not one yet, send me an email, DrAmy at amyhimes.com. I have my coaching program that we're relaunching for the month of August, and I am helping and training step by step how to create the mindset, how to create the skill set to start and run a business. And we're going to actually create your asset, create your product that you're going to sell and put out there to the world. I'm claiming it for you right now. If that's something you have been thinking about, right, and you're thinking it's time for me to invest in myself, send me an email, my friend, DrAmy at amyhimes.com, and I look forward to working with you. I'm receiving it for you. I'm claiming it for you that it's your time. It's your time. I'm Dr. Amy, and I am here to help you reset your mindset, develop your skill set, and get on board to live out all of those dreams that you have inside your heart. I'll see you right back here the next time, and you have a wonderful day, my loves. Bye-bye.